It's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, will Tariq get away with his family? And what I mean by that is that will he leave the game, will he leave everything behind and go with his family? Now, this is something that he's thought about doing. This is something that he was trying to do effectively for the last 2 seasons. In season 2, he felt as though everything was too much for him, but they was trying to blame him for the murder of the cop that died, as well as Jabari at the same time. And Kane even, helped try to set that man up. So when it comes down to it, he did try to make a move where he wanted to go away with Tasha and everything of that nature and try to get away. Heck, he even set it up where his grandmother, which is Big Mama, and Yasmin got away and went with Tasha in witness protection. So in some way, he always looked at that as an out. Like, he would get away, he won't be in the game anymore whatsoever. However, right now, he's in a place where he wants revenge on the people that he's been working with and the people he has been around, and he pretty much is coming for all of them. So when it comes down to it, if he survives this situation, will he just go away with his family and get away in the game? I don't know. A person like Tariq and a lot of people in power, no matter how much we love them, don't really get too many happy endings. And so when it comes down to it, I've heard some of you guys say that you think he's going to die at the very end of this season, at the end of the series. Some of you have said that he may get away. Some have said he's even going to Chicago and he's going to team up with Tommy. I personally even said myself, I think he's going to get a spinoff. Him and Braden are going to go off and have a whole new show with a whole new situation. They may end up in LA, they may end up in Miami, or they may stay in New York. But when it comes down to it, will Tariq get away with his family? At the end of the day, remember, the whole witness protection situation is something that Tariq himself set up, as he put Tasha in witness protection when Tasha was still trying to be out on the streets like that. And then eventually over time, he thought about even finding a way to even talk to his mom, which was even hard for him to even communicate with her because they had her in so much protection. However, when Davis and Sachs was a team, it was Davis and Sachs who worked it out to even let her be able to speak to him point blank period. However, in the end, he thought about getting away, and not only in season 2 but in season 3 as well. As we can see, when he felt as though Obi and all them were a little too much for him, he was putting Big Mama on the train and getting Yasmin where she needed to go, and he himself was thinking about going to the location himself and staying completely away from everything. However, as it turned out, Obi met him before he could leave, and Obi was telling him how, were you thinking about leaving? Were you thinking about going? Which Tariq was definitely thinking about doing, but he eventually ended up turning around to complete what it was he had to do while doing his thing there. So at the end of the day, basically the ending that Ghost has been predicting for Tariq the entire time seems to be a potential ending where he gets away with his family. He goes off, becomes the man of the house, get the inheritance, and his family lives happily ever after, despite some of the things he has done. A lot of people believe Tariq is going to die, but what you have to admit is that in Power Book 2 Ghost, he's paid a lot for the things he has done in Book 1. He has went through hell. He has been beaten. He's been lied on. He's been set up. He's been damn near killed so many daggone times in Book 2 Ghost. So to some degree, I say he's fully paid for the things that he has done, with season 3 giving him a bit of relief, only to set him up to be in a situation again where he was keeping everything together and no one really cared. So when it comes down to the only people that were still in Tariq's corner in the end was dominantly Tasha, Tommy, but Tommy is not there wholehearted presently, Obi, and Braden. That is it. That is all that he has left, and along with the people that he's eventually going to be hiring to help him take on, Noma, and Effie and the Tahadas. So basically, when it comes down to it, do you see Tariq getting out of the game? Do you see him getting away with his family, probably living in witness protection or not living in witness protection, just going on and having a life that Ghost always wanted for him to have, where he doesn't depend on the game or the drug game, but he becomes the man that it was that his father saw him to be, his father wanted him to be, instead of him wanting to be the biggest drug dealer in New York. How will things play out for him? I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And, oh.